Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's CG Build, and welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at my custom keyboard that I'm building for myself. I'm gonna be honest, I never would have thought that I'd be spending $400 on a keyboard, but here I am. So in this little unboxing we have everything that comes with the DIY set of the Tofu65 from KBD fans. I'll go over everything in detail in just a bit, but I just want to show off what's inside. So first off we have the brass plate, next is the DZ65 RGB PCB. After that is the actual case itself, which is a really stunning black. Here's a look at the brass weight on the back, which looks super clean, and it's also really heavy, so it feels really premium. Also, couldn't help myself, so I went ahead and peeled it, but I probably should have waited for that. So the PCB is the DZ65 RGB. It's hot swappable, which is a must for me because I'm always changing switches, mostly because of videos and stuff like that. It does come with RGB, hence the name, and all the RGB is south facing. I will say this PCB looks really good. For this build I've chosen the brass plate just because I'm familiar with the sound and also it looks really clean. The stabilizers used are the cherry screw-ins, which I know I could have got something more premium like Durag V2s or I don't know, it just came with it, and at least the screw-ins. It also had an option to come with foam for in between the case and the PCB. And the PCB and the plate. It's only like $10 for each one, so I'm already spending so much money, why not just add more? Now we can start lubing the stabs. Now for this, I did holy mod, but I didn't film it because I'm stupid. But if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much just clipping off the actual stem of the stabilizers and putting a fabric band-aid in between. You can go look up another video, or if you want, I can make a video in the future, but there's videos about it. So as you can see, I have a whole operation here. I got the electric grease, I got everything, I got the band-aids, got everything, right? This is just the sound test of just the spacebar with band-aid mod, not loop switches, but loop spacebar, okay? Now if you hear some of the mushy, it is freshly band-aid modded, so like, over time, it will get better, but I think it sounds pretty good. I use dielectric grease and the Glorious G Lube for the lubing process. Now moving on to the switches. I'm going to be using the AKKO CS switches. Now yes, these are considered a budget switch, but honestly they actually sound and feel like a luxury switch. I'm going to be making a video about these in the near future, so subscribe so you won't miss that. But these switches really feel good just stock. I am going to be lubing them though. AKKO actually sent me these switches, so you can find that link in the description, and thanks AKKO for sending me these. I have the Radiant Res, which is a linear switch, and is the one I actually ended up using in this build. But I also have the Lavenders, which are a tactile, but you can wait for that sound test in the other video. Just the packaging itself, I'm not going to lie, looks really good. I'm really impressed with how AKKO did this, so I don't know, man, they're really nice. So for lubing these, I started with separating the switches by top housing, stem, spring, and bottom housing. I was in for a really rough night because it was already really late and I just started lubing the switches. But I have the best girlfriend in the world who actually joined me in lubing them, which was a total time saver. So thank you, Jordan, for doing that because we knocked all those switches out in under an hour. So once again, thank you, Jordan. You've made my life so much easier. And yes, she already knows this. I'm just saying this so y'all know that I care about her. We just watched some K-Wire Speedy in the meantime while actually doing the switches, which is always great. Oh my god, I did. After lubing all the switches with the Glorious G Lube, I started getting everything ready to be placed into the case. First I started with the foam, placed in the PCB and after. Next came the other foam, just because why not. Then comes the brass plate. Can we just take a minute to look how pretty this is? Like the black on gold type of scene. I don't know, it looks really good. Now come in the switches. Now the only thing left is the keycaps. The keycaps used are the Cat black on white 226 white PBT dye sub keycaps. That was a mouthful. The whole look I'm going for is a minimal look, so I think these actually capture it perfectly. They're really smooth to the touch, and in a way I think it feels more premium than having a textured, like actual keycap set. By the texture I mean how it feels when actually on your fingertips. I actually have a really funny short on my YouTube channel, and I was showing my girlfriend my keycaps I just bought. I was really excited about them, and she looked at one of the keys, and she interrupted me and said that one of them is off-centered. So it's a really funny short. If you want to go watch that, you can. But now it's all put together, so roll that B-roll. Alright, so hopefully you did enjoy this. I love this thing, dude. This thing looks so good. I think it turned out amazing. It's exactly what I wanted. $400 is a lot of money to me, especially because I'm 20 years old and I don't make a lot of money off YouTube. But my birthday's coming up on the 8th of September, so it's kind of like an early birthday present for me. The only thing left to do is to actually hear the sound test, which I'm pretty proud of it. For my first build, it's pretty good. Go ahead and let me know what you think down in the comments, which would be nice, please. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you want to see more videos like this, I would definitely do that. Dude, this was so much money, bro. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe, and here's the sound test. Dude, I really do love this thing so much, man. I just love how it turned out, man. I think it sounds pretty good. Look how good that looks. You never get to see this, but I mean, it looks good. What do you think, Bella? What do you think? You like it? Okay, sick.